We're going to be ranking the biggest handfuls in the Premier League ever. Aren't we, Tom?
Yeah.
Biggest handfuls.
Yeah.
Handful of what?
Handful of cheese. Handful of sausage.
Okay, no.
Handful of...
And when we say the biggest handfuls, what do you mean by that, Lewis?
You know, the trickiest player to defend against. They could
What do you
be
mean by that?
they could be fast, they could be skillful, they could be angry bastards. You know, just the trickiest
lumps.
people. Yeah, the trickiest
Big
first.
stiff idiot.
The 10 people that you don't want to defend against.
Big soft
yeah.
idiots.
Yeah, those little soft,
Things.
slippery ones.
So there's a multitude of different reasonings but that can equate to being a biggest handful. See what that was? Amazing lyrics from me right there. So my top 10 is... Should I start from 10 or do my full top 10? I'll do my full top 10.
Full top 10. Have you done them in order?
Yeah.
Okay. My order's a bit of a wishy-washy one.
In number 10, I got Peter Crouch.
Yeah.
I like that.
How are you supposed to win a header? You can't. You actually couldn't win a header. And
good
not only
shout.
that, he might throw in a bicycle kick every now and again.
Yeah, good job.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, who does that? Number 9, Benteke. Look, I just think if you're a defender and you're up against Benteke, I just think, what the hell am I going to do? I almost put Darwin Núñez in there.
Thing is, though, he barely ever scored, so it doesn't even matter. If
Yeah, but he was just a big lump, and he was like, do you know what I mean? I wouldn't want to defend against Benteke. Like, if you put any other defender that's not a top Premier League defender, like if you put like a League One defender, you're going to struggle with Benteke. Facts. Number 8, I got Wayne Rooney.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah,
Because he was stocky, but he was rapid. Like, especially in
Yeah,
early
he was
good, he was so fast. Number 7, you wouldn't want to come up against him in midfield. That man is Patrick Vieira.
Yeah, I've gone a different route, I think, to you.
Oh, really?
With handfuls, yeah.
Well, number 6, I put Roy Keane because I would just be terrified of him.
Yeah.
He might break my leg.
Nah, he was all talking.
Said with your hat covering your face in the corner.
Nah, you all talk, man.
Oh, quivering lip.
Number 5, Van Dijk. Now, I know this obviously was tailored towards strikers, but I put Van Dijk in because...
This is a terrible list.
I don't know what's happened.
I just think as a striker, who do you not want to play against? It's going to be Van Dijk. So he's a handful.
Oh, okay.
Number 4, we got Drogba. He was class.
Yeah.
He could do everything. Number 3, I got Thierry Henry. Rapid. Terrifies defenders. Defenders quite literally go to bed scared.
This is a bad list.
So fucking shit.
This is a bad list.
Hey.
These players are what you consider to be a handful.
Number 2, I got Luis Suarez. Handful. He quite literally bites you.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, he's a bit, yeah. This clip from Pitchside is brought to you by Super 6, and Super 6 is back again, and the jackpot this week is 250,000 large ones. You've got to be in it to win it, and remember, it's completely free to play. You can also compete against myself or even Theo in the official Pitchside Mini League. The code to join that is PTCH23, and we're also giving away a £100 classic football shirts voucher to anyone who tops that league. So get over to the app or the Super 6 website and simply predict 6 scores, and you could win £250,000. Remember, it's completely free to play. Just follow the link in the description. Sign up now. Good luck.
And number 1, I got Diego Costa.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
Diego Costa
Hey,
was a bust.
Lewis, what did you say at the start? They could be rapid. They could be great.
Nah, but I
they
mean,
could be
like,
brilliant.
Henry was just unbelievable. You wouldn't say he's a hand. You wouldn't go, oh, he's an handful him.
Yeah.
He was, though.
You just go, the handful's like a level below, I think. Like, you wouldn't, do you know what I mean? I don't know. Anyway, so mine are fucking rogue as fuck. In number 10, right, and again, a lot of these are based on me going, like, seeing them at games and that. Mate, Matt Jarvis was a fucking handful for the Wolves. That little bastard on the wing. He was fast as fuck. He had like little quick steps. He was a little stocky fucker. Honestly, he could go either foot. He was an handful. Number 9, I got Andy Carroll.
Yeah.
Prime Andy Carroll was a fucking handful. 8, I got Akinfenwa.
But he wasn't in the Prem.
Oh, did we say it's got to be Prem?
I think so, yeah.
I can change. Do you know what? I can change that to Adebayo at Luton. Adebayo. Similar name. Similar name.
Adebayo, Akinfenwa.
Number 7.
Adebayo.
Number 7, Chicharito.
I thought about him, but...
He was like a little...
Fox
well, I
in
was
the
going to
box.
say a little wasp, but this guy was actually called the Mosquito. And Coventry fans will know what I'm on about here. Michael Mifsud. Do you remember him? Tiny. He was from Malta, I think. He was tiny. He was about 5'5".
When were Cov in the Prem? What year was this?
Covering the Prem in the 90s, but they were... but so it counts.
Did he play in the 90s?
No, but it counts.
Has the guy ever played
I
in
don't
the Prem?
care. I don't care. I'm having him.
Right.
Because he was a little
Two
fucker.
players not in the Prem so
it's
far.
gone
He
good,
was
this.
literally called the Mosquito. That's a handful. What a Mosquito? You're like, fucking hell, get up.
I thought you were talking about Chicharito was called the Mosquito.
No, I said the next guy is called the Mosquito. Number 5, Jason Kumas. Handful. On his day, one of the most talented players I've ever seen down the Albion. In fact, the most talented. Number 4, Nikola Zigic. Do you remember that
Fucking
fucker?
hell, that's like...
6'7".
Was he a Birmingham one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugly. Big, ugly, horrible fucker. Number 3, I got Didier Drogba.
I've been 4.
Yeah. Number 2, Adama Traore.
I almost put him in, but then I thought he's actually pretty shit.
Yeah, he just like, he gets
Nah,
past you.
but
It's like,
he's still a fucking
Yeah, but-
handful, though.
but
You
all-
can't defend him.
Yeah, but I thought also...
You can't
because he's
catch him.
oiled up the
You
bastard.
don't need to
You
worry.
can't catch him.
But
You
don't
can't
need to
push him off
worry.
the
But you don't
ball.
need to worry if he runs past you
But he's
because
still a
he's not
handful.
going to do anything with it.
Exactly, whereas Omri would because... But
So he's even more of a handful.
No, that's the difference. You have to be like, other than Drogba and Kumas, handful, like players who are a handful are like below quality. You wouldn't...
But Suarez was a handful.
Yeah, but you wouldn't describe Suarez as, he's an handful. You go, he's unreal. Do you know
Nah,
what
I'd
I mean?
say he's a handful because he was a little...
No, but do you
Diego
get what I mean?
Costa.
You wouldn't be like, I'm worried about Suarez. He's a
Diego
handful.
Costa was one of the best strikers in the world at the time.
Anyway, number 2, Traore. Number 1, Fellaini.
He was a handful.
He was a handful,
His
mate.
bony elbows.
Them elbows fucking in the back here. Oh, Christ.
Hair in your face, marking
That is
corners.
a list and a half.
You are the expert in this region as well.
Yeah. Balls in your mouth.
Balls in your mouth.
Putting them balls in your mouth.
So 10th, I went Obafemi Martins. Don't know if you remember this boy.
Obafemi, Martin.
Yeah, I swear
What
down.
did you say? Obafemi.
He was fast as fuck, man.
Yeah, he was.
He was fucking fast, like.
Stop swearing.
And he had a nasty strike on him. And I swear down, his calves, everyone goes on about Grealish's calves. If you want to know the OG in the calf game, it's Obafemi Martins. He had like bricks on the back of his legs. It was mint. Ninth, Tarapt. Skillful bastard.
Yeah.
8, I hate having him on here. I had Bruno G, but I'm not having him on. 8, I put Michael Owen because he would just pop up in areas, especially weirdly from like set pieces and headers. Like he'd always like stray a bit offside, then hop back on and go, and he'd always win a nice header. So I put him 8th. 7th, Tevez.
Yeah, Tevez is a great shout.
He was just like aggressive
Again,
striker.
he was
wasn't he?
top level striker.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I don't agree with that
I
logic,
agree with
though.
you because
He's a
I
bit
think
too
Miley-
top level to be considered a handful.
I don't think
But
that
then
he can't.
Drogba.
Yeah,
Diego
no, but
Costa.
Drogba was just a fucking
No, I think of
machine,
course you can be a
wasn't
hand because there's different. Like, you can be top level, but then you can be top level and have that like nasty edge to you, or
Messi
like
a handful.
You can't consider Messi a handful.
Yeah.
He is pretty handful.
6th, Alan Shearer,
Yeah, he was.
Stone Cold Killer. He wasn't one of these big mouthy boys like
50%
Keane,
of your
giving
players
it the
are
big.
playing for Newcastle.
Mate,
Keane giving it the
Shearer
big.
shit his pants.
Did he?
Yeah.
Shearer absolutely played Keane. He played him.
Yeah, but Keane would have battered him.
Keane's
would
like
not.
half his size, man.
Keane's like a boxer, though, isn't he?
Who cares?
I think it matters.
Shearer was a hard case, you know. He was
Was
just one. He was
he?
just like a stone dead killer.
Hard
There's stories
case.
of where he's went.
He was a
who
hard
did he
case.
fill in? There was someone, a Newcastle player from the time who he filled in on a night out. Can't remember it. Anyways,
him?
5th we got
Where's that?
Costa.
Diego Costa. 5th, really? Fair enough.
Because 4th we have ASM, Alan St. Maximan.
In 4th. Is all your list Newcastle?
3rd we have Hazard, handful.
No way.
Second-
Way too good to be called a handful.
2nd, unlucky not to be first, Hatton Ben Arthur.
Another Newcastle
This
player.
but come
Mate.
on, man.
7 out of your
This is
9 of
embarrassing.
Newcastle.
Like, do you disagree with Hatton Ben Arthur being a handful? This
He
guy
was a bit of a... Yeah, he was just a trick. He was tricky, skillful.
I wouldn't say he was a handful, actually.
Mate, he was absolutely ridiculous, man. And then first Suarez, because he was just like, he was genuinely nasty, which isn't a good thing to his personality, but when you're playing against him...
7 out of your 10 have played for Newcastle.
Yeah, but Owen doesn't count.
So obviously, biggest handful is up
Smith.
to yourself, really, isn't it? How you decide what that means. How would you say handful is described as?
My mate's cocking my hand.
Brilliant.